Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to another Matchday Live episode. Today Arsenal are travelling to Anfield where we face Liverpool. This is the 4 PM kickoff on the Sunday afternoon, so all the other teams should have played before us today. I am recording this before any of the Sunday games kick off, so right now Arsenal sitting in 11th place as I'm recording this. We have 3 points after losing last week against Stoke City, which was a pretty poor result. Got to say, it was all over Stoke City, but we just couldn't put the ball into the back of the net. Liverpool themselves, they're sitting in 7th place before today's other results games kick off. And they won one last week, and then they drew their opening day of the season. So Liverpool still unbeaten. They'll be looking to get themselves into the top 4 with victory today. They could even go second depending on goal difference. But let's see what Arsenal could do. We really need to answer back from that Stoke City loss. As I said, we were all over Stoke as Sanchez goes through, and there is the early goal. That is the perfect way to start this game here at Anfield. This fixture's always got goals in it, but knowing that, it will probably be a 0-0 today. Fingers crossed though, Arsenal do copy us today in this FIFA 17 game and get the early goal. Alexis Sanchez, I'm hoping, does get the start today. He's been cleared to start. He seems to be staying at Arsenal, so fingers crossed. As I said, he gets the start today and he can really kick Arsenal into some gear as well. Be interesting to see the starting 11, especially if he does make the start, and see where Alexandre Lacazette starts, whether Danny Welbeck will get the start or not, and I'm sure Ozil will be in there too. So let's hopefully get off to a cracking start like we have in today's episode. Let's carry on then. Here is Alexis Sanchez on the ball. He's already got 1 goal. Can he get a second? Half an hour played, and Hector Bellerin looking for some space, does well, gets the cross in the middle. On the volley is Mesut Ozil, unlucky. Probably should have got that one on target. There was nobody else around him. Could have even taken a shot on it, but I think with the part that it was coming across, the speed that was coming across with, it probably was better to take the shot off. So into the second period now. Liverpool still trailing by 1-0. Here is Mane. He's been looking dangerous all game and all season. Probably one of the best players in the Premier League right now with the first games that have started this year. And that one just over the crossbar. It is going to be a corner here for Liverpool. Coming also got to defend. There's actually been talk that Mustafi could be on his way out to Inter Milan. I'll be very, very upset if he does, because even last week when Gabriel left for Valencia, I felt that Arsenal were already weak in the central defensive department. And now there's talk of Mustafi agreeing terms with Inter Milan. I just don't know what's going on at Arsenal right now. I'm hoping that we've got our eyes on somebody else to bring in. There is talk of Van Dijk from Southampton, but I can't see that move happening, to be honest. I'm hoping that Arsenal don't go on and do like a last-ditch try for somebody, like a panic buying defence. I think that's what's going to happen, to be honest. Johnny Evans been linked with a move to Manchester City. He was linked with Arsenal last season. I really don't like the player, to be fair, but you never know what's going to happen at Arsenal. If Mustafi does go, we're going to be even lower at the back and very weak as well. We're already weak, and with him going, we're going to be even weaker. So it'll be interesting to see what Arsene Wenger actually does. There's only a few days to go, remember, before the transfer window closes. I think it's Thursday that it ends, so very, very interesting. Also, this is the last game before the international break as well, of course, so we have a couple of weeks before the next Matchday Live episode. We will be covering the Europa League as well. The draw for that's just been made for Arsenal, so we'll have to wait and see how we get on in that competition. I'm hoping, to be honest, that we go out pretty early-ish in that competition, because I'm not a real fan of it. As Lacazette scores, there we go. That is going to wrap up the 3 points, I think, for Arsenal. I'd love to see Lacazette score today at Anfield. He's had a pretty decent start to his Arsenal career so far. Unlucky not to score last week against Stoke City. He was onside, so his goal should have counted against Stoke. But hopefully he does score again today, as I said, against Liverpool. Fingers crossed. We've got less than half an hour to play in today's match. We're leading 2-0. The corner came in there from Liverpool. Peter Cech holding on to it well. And a possible counter-attack here from Arsenal. Alexis Sanchez, he's powering his way all the way forward, but just gets shoved off the ball there by Lovren. And Arsenal still trying to get this ball back in midfield. Can we do it? Nathaniel Klein pushing on that right side. Still going forward. Forced to go backwards though. Inside now. Here's Mane. Switch side. He did start on the left. Cross comes in. Header is in there. But a good save there from Peter Cech, thankfully. And the score remains Liverpool 0, Arsenal 2. As we go into the final 10 minutes now here at Anfield. Here is Salah, the new signing. He's got off to a good start as well this year for Liverpool. I'm sure he's going to have a cracking season throughout, no doubt. Good assists, good at assisting, good at scoring goals, plenty of pace as well, so he's always going to cause any defence some trouble this year, but hopefully none for Arsenal as that cross comes in, and a great save there from the keeper, and the second chance there just wide of the goal, and unlucky. Arsenal looking for a third and almost get it. I think it was Granit Xhaka with that header effort. It was indeed. Well, a good save there, and who was it? Mesut Ozil going in for that rebounded effort. Unlucky not to get it on target. Naturally, he went out for a corner. So corner gets swung in there from Ozil, and Koscielny with the headed effort. No power on that really. Straight into the hands of Mignolet, who I've actually read has been dropped for today's game. So it will be, I think, Carrier starting for Liverpool in goal. So we'll wait and see if that is actually true or not. By the time this video goes up, you might already know the lineups, but that's a great interception there from Laurent Koscielny, reading the ball well, and now Mesut Ozil pushing forward, trying to hold off Sane, I think it is, Mane, and he gets taken down, but it was a good challenge in the air from Lovren. We're going into the final 3 minutes now of injury time. You can see Gabriel on the bench there. Obviously he's not here anymore, and let's see if we can wrap this up with a third goal from the set piece. Cross comes in, and is anybody going to get on the end of it? Not an Arsenal player at least, and Liverpool are going to counter-attack, but they're not going to go far because there blows the final whistle. Arsenal take a nice 2-0 victory away at Anfield, get it out eventually, and it was Lacazette and Alexis Sanchez with the first goal for Arsenal. I'm hoping that we can go on and get a good result today. I'll be happy with a victory, of course. I would take an away draw because Liverpool is always a tough place to come and get any points, but I'm sure this is going to be full of goals today. I'm hoping it is, but hopefully it's going to be in the favour of the Gunners, and we can take the 3 points back to Arsenal. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you did like this episode, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you boys in the next one.